As we continue to work on our unpublished class, I want to add a rubric to this Introduce Yourself discussion board. And first of all, as I'm doing my organization here, it really should live in the week 1 module instead. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this down to the week 1 module. I'm going to put it at the top there. And I also want to add a text header. So I'm going to add a text header that says Due Monday. And that also got dropped at the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and move that up. Notice how it shows up unpublished, so I'm going to go ahead and click that. And let's go ahead and indent this a couple of levels. Increase, indent, increase, indent. So I really want students to do this, and I want to attach some points to it. So I'm going to do some editing. I'm going to go into Edit, and I want this to be a graded assignment. So instead of just adding it to the student to do, I'm instead going to check graded. There we go. So I'm going to check graded, and I want it to be a 10-point assignment. I also changed the instructions. I am going to add a rubric to this assignment, but rubrics don't show up for the discussion boards. So I've added the instructions, what I'm expecting, up to the top here. So to earn full credit, you're going to post your own information, and you're going to reply in underneath somebody else's post, reply to a classmate. So I've got it graded, 10 points possible. I can go ahead and hit save here. I also want to add a rubric to this one. This is going to help me grade. I'm going to click the 3 dots, add rubric. And you can name this discussion board. And I want to add points for, so description of criterion. This is going to be post about yourself. And that's going to be a 5.1. Add criterion, new. And I want this to be reply to classmate. I'm going to leave these all or nothing, but like we did before, you can add levels in between here and continue to add levels in between, but I don't want to do that here. So let's go ahead and click on use this rubric for assignment grading, create rubric. Now I've got a rubric that I can use for grading. I did go ahead and post as a test student. So I can go up to the 3 dots and choose Speedgrader. And my test students post is going to show up for me. So I've got the post here. I can click the down arrow to see all of the posts, but I just have the test students post right now. I can either give the student 10 points, but it looks like they haven't replied. So I'm going to click on View Rubric. To get a better view and to be able to actually click on these, I can go ahead and use the 3 dots in the middle. They did post about themselves, but they didn't do the reply, so I click that one for 0 and then save. And I can just add a quick little comment here and said, you missed replying to your classmate. You can still do this. Just finish the post by Friday. Oh, and again, I want to use their name. So I'm going to hit test and submit. And now I've got it graded using the rubric. You can also, and I'm just going to grab a blank one, even though there's nothing here, you can also grab a blank one and then just type in the amount. So sometimes I do that if they clearly get full credit. It's easier than opening the rubric sometimes. And I'm just going to cancel that one.